HMS Antrim was a County-class destroyer of the Royal Navy launched on 19 October 1967. Following Royal Navy service, including the Falklands War, she was sold to the Chilean Navy in 1984 and scrapped in 2010. Royal Navy service. Antrim first commissioned in 1970 and served her first commission in home and Mediterranean waters. In the mid-1970s, the Royal Navy removed the turret and replaced it with 4 Exocet missile launchers to give her a much more powerful anti-ship capability. In 1976 her commission included a visit to Stockholm where she represented the Royal Navy at the wedding of the King of Sweden. In 1982 she formed part of the Royal Navy Task Force for service in the Falklands War. She was the flagship of Operation Parakeet, the recovery of South Georgia in April 1982. Her helicopter, a Westland Wessex Mk3, was responsible for the rescue of 16 Shash men from Fortuna Glacier. The aircraft played a key role in the detection and disabling of the Argentinian submarine Santa Fe. Captain Lagos, commander of the Argentine forces on South Georgia, signed the surrender document for the Argentine forces that are in her wardroom. Lieutenant Commander Alfredo Estes signed a separate document shortly afterwards aboard HMS Plymouth, while supporting the main landing on the Falkland Islands at San Carlos Water. A 1,000-pound bomb hit Antrim, but did not explode, and she fired her Sea Slug missile at an Argentine Air Force A-4 Skyhawk without hitting it. A name board formerly belonging to her now resides in the Falkland Islands Museum, Stanley. Transferred to Chilean Navy, Antrim was decommissioned in 1984 and sold to Chile on the 22nd of June 1984. The Chileans renamed her Almirante Cochrane after Thomas Cochrane, who had commanded the Chilean Navy from 1817 to 1822. In 1994 Almirante Cochrane underwent the same refit as her sister ship Blanco Encalada. This entailed removing her Sea Slug launcher and extending her deck aft to allow the installation of a new, larger hangar. In 1996 she received the Barik Sam in place of her Sea Cat launch. The Chilean Navy decommissioned Almirante Cochrane on the 7th of December 2006. On the 11th of December 2010, she was towed to China for scrap. Affiliates as HMS Antrim, Royal Irish Rangers. As part of her relationship with County Antrim, she carried a piece of the Giant's Causeway mounted in the ship's main passageway, appropriately also named the Giant's Causeway. Commanding officers, publications, College J. Jet Warlow, Ben. Ships of the Royal Navy. The complete record of all fighting ships of the Royal Navy. London, Chatham Publishing. ISBN 9781861762818. OCLC 67,375,475. McGart, Neil. 2014. County-class guided missile destroyers, maritime books, ISBN 9781904459637. Yates, D. Bomb Alley, Falklands War 1982, aboard HMS Antrim at war, Pen and Amp, Sword Maritime, ISBN 184415417-3, Parry, Chris, Down South.